they don't become chewy and overcooked. Okay, we'll just take them out. That's important when you cook mussel, that they cook like very rapidly, very quick. If you overcook them, they become like rubber. And here, you can already smell like really the fragrance of the sea with the mussel stew that came out when they opened, and the combination of the white wine. So whenever it's cold at la normande, you need to be generous with the berries. And from here we just go to reduce it a little bit to obtain a thicker texture. And so now we just bring back the mussel inside, give it a quick stir just to bring them back on temperature for service. We'll add the fresh parsley. And that's already ready to serve.
Merci, Chef Julien. Thank you so much.
Super. Super. Dishes from my region. So basically, you need three ingredients. Of course, you need black mussels, you need the cream. So that's really one of the most traditional.
That's my set. Really?
Basically, your whole blue has been switched.
Magano kapag mag-shoot ka, unahin mo muna yung pangalan bago yung pag-a.
It's not spelling is wrong. Salt and pepper and some onion. So it's not that many. The most famous version is down to so it becomes like really fragrant when the onion is.
Thank you.
So I guess this class is for you then.
Ah, okay. Tapos yung ano rin, may mga crackers doon, yung mga biscuit. Yun ang pang-partner din dyan. Pantanggal ng parang suya. French saka. Ito gagawin ko plus one para ma-introduce siya sa Thursday yata. Para at least, so, may additional food.
Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. D'un amour auquel j'appartiens. Nang ibigin mo ako, nagbago ang mundo mo na kulay rosas. Give your heart and self to me, and life will always be la vie.
The Sofitel Food and Beverage Manager. Please give it up for Mrs. Tongkika.
Hello, bonjour everyone. My colleague had the opportunity to do all the talking, and we'll have a bit of fun with some games. So I will talk a bit less. Just give a little brief about the French months, and then we'll play some games, and then we'll be able to enjoy the food. The French months actually this year will be a French week. We'll make it a little shorter, but still we'll have a lot of activities and a lot of fun happening. So you can go around today the different activities that we have. That will be, I would say, a mini representation of what will be represented for the French week. Sorry. So you can have your picture taken over there, so don't forget that, and go home with your picture with some French, I would say, costume, improvised French costume. You can go also outside. We have Julien here, very nice French guy also, who will be animated a little wine bar with the ones of Lionel Haussmann. So we'll have a dinner in the French week. So in July, so he will be here to present, I would say, an avant-garde of what will be served during this week. So the French week will be the same week as the Bastille Day. So the Bastille Day will be on the 14th, so from the 9th to the 15th, finishing on a Sunday. We'll have, of course, the celebration of Bastille Day like every year in Spiral. We'll have also the sunset barbecue. What will be the highlight, definitely, is the fireworks. That's a tradition in France to have fireworks for Bastille Day. And of course, our theme will be all in the French colors. So like I'm wearing today, blue, white and red, if you didn't notice. Let's say you forget about the artsy, about food, all the frou-frou and then food that are beautifully presented but sometimes doesn't fill you up properly. Here we're really about traditional cuisine that are more comfortable, something that you eat when you say when you be living in a family, with a French family. So something that is really generous, really retrace the products from the different region, and this is really beautifully and masterfully prepared by Chef Julien. Tu tires ou tu pointes? Okay, that's a good one. Monsieur.
Tu tires ou tu pointes?
Oh!
And also France. So we will have the fish diapos, which is really famous fish and seafood stew from Normandy. So the technique was created by fishermen when they were still at sea. They were taking the fresh catch and cooking with whatever they brought with them. So Normandy, it's all about dairies, it's all about cream, about butter, this kind of thing. So they were basically bringing some leeks, onion, this kind of vegetable. They were sweating the vegetable in butter, adding the seafood, cooking, making a rich broth, creamy broth out of that, and they were flushing the fresh catch directly inside this broth. And so that's how we came with that dish, which is coming from the city of Dieppe in Normandy, and which is as famous as the bouillabaisse in the south of France. And of course we have in the same kind of cuisine, we have the mozzarella normande, which is really the combination of the seafood, the dairies, and also the apple cider and the white wine that we use that creates really unique flavors. For the desserts, on Normandy, we have the tarte tatin, which is apple tart, which I found out that the dough of the pie was on the top, and so they decided to try to bake it this way, and that's all they came with that creation of tarte tatin.
Happy coincidence.
So that's why when you bake a tarte tatin the traditional way, you make the way you build the tart inside the mold is like upside down. So you start with the caramel, you put your apples, and you finish with the dough, and then you bake it. And only when it's cooled, you can flip it upside down to serve it. So that's really traditional from Normandy. Then for the second region, we moved to Alsace-Lorraine. So we have the salmon with listening sauce. So it's a cuisine where they use a lot of the wine in their cooking as well. So the Riesling is one of the most popular, as well the Gewürztraminer, and it's really a vineyard that has specific flavors. They are rich of mineral flavors.
From the terroir.
Exactly, from the terroir. So the terroir is only explained, it's a little bit hard to describe what is the terroir.
I think it defines a certain region because the terroir is like the land or the earth. It's what gives the characteristics to a specific wines, like you say, the minerals, the limestone.
For me, it's really the legacy of the land. You know,
Legacy, I like that. Legacy of the land.
Really that combines everything. It can be from the vegetables, it can be from the sea, it can be, but it's really attached to one specific region.
It makes it its own. Which is why the reason he says that Normandy is its own separate country, because it's the pride and the legacy of the land that he has.
So we have the salmon with a Riesling sauce, so it's very traditional in this region to use the wine and to make a butter sauce with that. Then we have the Flamenküche, which is a kind of Alsatian pizza, their own version of the pizza. So they use sour cream as a base instead of the tomato sauce. They use the pork belly, they use the onion, and it's just the translation means stop flambé, like.
You set it on fire.
Exactly. So they bake it in a pizza oven, okay, and basically it comes like this, and it's just really good as it is. You know, you can just have it like for aperitif time, or you can have it as a main course, you know, very traditional.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Exactly. And so for the dessert, we go to Apfelstrudel, which is really traditional also from there. So it's mainly made of a pastry with apple pie filling. And this is baked traditionally, we serve it with a really light whipped cream as well. And you eat that at coffee time or just for your dessert time at the end of your dinner. After we move to Burgundy, so of course, as we say, the Beef Bourguignon, I think it's the most famous dish all over the world about French cuisine. Knowing that Burgundy, you will find the city of Lyon, which is the gastronomic capital of France. So the real capital is Paris, as everybody knows. But regarding the French cuisine and gastronomy, the real capital for that is Lyon. And so that's in this region you will find all the rich elements like the beef, like the escargot, the snails, so that I decided to present here. And so everything is combined as well, like in Alsace, because it's a very rich vineyard as well. So everything is combined with the wine. And so the concept of the beef bourguignon became really famous. Why? Because you don't even use a stock over there, it's a really traditional beef bourguignon. You cook straight with the wine. So you really just cover the meat with the red wine, and that's the stock, the broth will become through the cooking process. So the wine will flavor the meat will flavor the wine, and so all combining like this, that's how you get the real authenticity of the beef bourguignon. We have the poached beer for the dessert, so very traditional as well from there. Of course, you will pour the fruit inside the wine of the region. so that makes sense. After we have the Mediterranean region, the Provence and Côte d'Azur. So we have the Pizza Saladier. Tanguy could be talking about the Pizza Saladier. It's from his place, where he was from. So it's basically a kind of pizza as well. You can call it a little bit like this. You use the bread, not a pizza dough, but you use traditionally a bread dough, and you need to make a compote of white onion that you cook for minimum 90 minutes up to 2.5 hours, very slowly. So so it's really soft, really fondant. And so on top of that, you will put the black olive and the anchovy, and then you will bake it in a wood oven. Very traditional. That's something that can be eaten cold or hot. So it's really up to you.
And it's always served, always, Aix-en-Provence, you do not pass a certain table without a glass of the Provence wine.
Exactly.
Rosé, it's the best rosé in the world from Aix-en-Provence.
Exactly. And so for the region of Marseille, I decided to highlight the famous bouillabaisse, which is, I think, the most popular fish soup you will find in France and Bassin Mediterranean. And so it's a soup made of, so the fish stock is made already from rockfish. So it's all the local fishes that you find in this region. And from that stock, after you will make the soup, which is made with a strong flavor of anise, because we use the fennel, we use a little bit of star anise. Maybe I put some pernod inside to flambe to bring some more flavor of that. And then after you combine the saffron will give the color. You have a little bit of tomato as well inside, some onion, carrots, the fennel, as I said already. And then after you will poach the traditional one. You have 7 different kind of fish that will be poached inside the soup. And after you have 2 ways to serve it. Either you serve it the way I presented here, with the fish already inside the soup, or it can be done in 2 different services. They will serve first the soup with the rouille and the coton and the grated cheese, and after they will serve the fish. So that's really popular. And in France, it's one of those many recipes for the patrimoine of France that we protect it, and you cannot improvise it. You have to do it a certain way. Then after we have the lavender cangoulé, which is very traditional, also from Provence. It's really the flavors of the region. When you walk in the fields over there and you have the lavender fields, you really identify that smell to the Provence region, and nowhere else in France. I mean,
But it's more violet than green.
Yeah, exactly. And so for the last region, we move on to Southwest. So I decided, of course, to make the cassoulet toulousain, which is, I think we cannot avoid the cassoulet if we talk about the Southwest. It really
You would not be allowed back into Bordeaux?
Yeah. So it reunites like really all the richness and most of the most popular ingredients from the region. So we have the duck leg confit, we have the pork belly again, we have the different kind of sausage that we use inside, all combined with a white bean stew, lightly flavored with tomato. And so that's something which is like simmer for quite a long time, a little bit like a stew all together. Then after we bake it, and after we put the breadcrumbs and
Alam, kulimlim nga, no?
Spiral.
Ba yan?